teachers make an attempt to keep you learning, but we all know how well that works. I know what you're thinking about. You're thinking about what you're going to do this weekend. Some of us hang out with friends, some of us watch movies, others cruise down Maine, while others participate in sports activities such as practices and games, while others unbelievably work on homework. I went to the students and teachers at WCHS to see what they do on the weekends.
What do you do on the weekends? I feed my goats on the weekends.
Well, sometimes we have the occasional basketball practice, and besides that, just hang out with friends.
What do you do on the weekends?
Sleep. That's it.
Rest, relax, do whatever I want to do.
Focusing mainly on my music. Me and Mr. Luring, a couple other people. We started a band. It's a folk band called the Sputniks. And we mostly play like Eastern European polka music. And right now we're just kind of focusing on the sound. It really hadn't caught on here in America, but when we toured in Australia, we were a big hit. So right now we're focusing on the music.
Well, if you can't tell what I do on the weekends, it's work on my Wctv features. Well, I hope you all have a good weekend, and back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Tyler. Any ideas, Al?
Oh, I got one or two.
Alex, don't even think about it.
What? I was only thinking about our next feature.
Alex, you know you can't do that. It's crazy. Polka? Come on.
I know, but seriously, I was thinking about what Chris has been working on.
Oh, yeah, that band thing.
To fill you, and obviously Katie, in on Chris's band thing, is Chris the Jazzman Schultens himself. Chris?
Like jazz music? If you do, come and see the WCHS Jazz Band. They recently held the NCIBA Jazz Band Contest here under the direction of Roger Stye.
How many people are there in jazz band?
Well, this year in jazz band we have 23 people, all members of the regular concert band, and they try out and they get selected for the high school jazz band.
What do you learn in jazz band?
In jazz band we learn different styles, swing style, rock, Latin music. It all kind of dates back to American heritage, and it teaches kids a different aspect of music they don't usually get in concert band or pep band.
Why do we need a jazz band?
Well, I think that the jazz band is an essential part of the school because not everyone likes sports, and there are those who like instrumental music. And jazz band is a really good extracurricular way to gain experience and to have a little fun.
What are some of the styles of jazz music that you play in jazz band?
Well, traditionally we play one swing tune, one ballad, and one Latin tune. They're all a little bit different, and Mr. Stein likes to do the three types of music in the single contest. It kind of gives you a variety of all the different kinds of jazz out there.
What years has Webster City been to state jazz band?
Just recently, we've gone 2 years running now. We've won the competition here at home, and we're looking for another one this year. It has been several years before these past 2 years that Webster City has been to state, so we're pretty proud of ourselves.
But WCHS isn't the only band in the NCIBA contest. To find out some of the other schools, we'll go back to Mr. Stye.
What schools come to our home contest in December?
We host the North Central Iowa Bandmasters Association District Festival, and we have 23 bands come to our school this December, 6 or 7 in each class, and they range from small schools all the way to the size of schools like Mason City.
So that's a little bit about our jazz band. Just come out and see them sometime this year when they're at home. This is Chris Schultens, jazzing it back to you.
Good job, Chris. Well, now I'm all up to date, but I bet you can't guess what the upcoming feature's about.
Oh, I don't, do I?
Well, maybe, but what's it about then?
PDA.
And that stands for?
Deoxyribonucleic acid. See, I'm smart.
No, I think you were thinking about DNA, Al. Rachel is going to tell us about PDA, Public Display of Affection.
Oh, I know what that is.
Oh, do you, Al?
Anyways, on to Rachel with PDA.
Elementary school, any remark having to do with boys and girls kissing earned a big ew. However, in middle school, boys and girls became the best of friends. Now, in high school, things are getting a little more serious. While some students choose to focus on their schoolwork, others have ventured into the world of teen relationships.
Relationships can bring a lot of joy and all that other good stuff, but then on the other hand, it can bring a lot of frustration and a lot of tears, and that's crappy.
I think that relationships can bring a sense of belonging, but yet it can also bring a lot of like paranoia to you. Like you wonder, oh no, what is that person doing right now? And it's just, you have to take the good with the bad.
Whether you're in a serious relationship or just hanging out with your friends, you may be aware of the acronym known as PDA. But what is it, you ask? Is it Purple Day Appointment or People Diapering Ants? I don't think so. PDA stands for Public Display of Affection. To find out more about what this is, let's head to our principal, Mr. Hunt. What would you consider to be public displays of affection in this school?
Public displays of affection here at school would be things like inappropriate touching, maybe kissing, walking arm in arm, or have your arm around somebody's waist or something like that.
Do you feel that this is the only place that this sort of behavior is inappropriate?
No, I think there's probably several places, if you're out in the community or, depending on the clientele that you're with, I don't think you would do something like this at church or, those types of things.
Students have many different opinions about what PDA is. Let's see what they have to say.
Kissing in the hallways, and there's always a time and a place for that, and the high school hallways just is not the time and place.
I would say when people make out in the hallways. I think PDA is very disgusting and it's rude, and I consider PDA being manhandled by a person in the hallway.
I don't really mind it. I don't really see it very much, so.
Though the opinions of what PDA is vary from person to person, just remember, when you show public displays of affection, people are watching and judging. This is Rachel, and I'm taking it back to you in the studio.
Well, that's all the time we have for this week. See you next time.
Have a good weekend, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Yeah, good show. Here, another high five.
Picked up the phone, 'cause I heard it ringing. Saturday night, yes, we're going.